Hello, from the top of a mountain.
It's been a couple of days again because we are bad at this.
The last couple days have been relaxing, though.
Yeah.
We haven't had any major exciting stories to tell you.
Well, we've had a few things. From where we left off, we woke up at the holiday park at Tekapo Lake, and it was a really nice, luxurious place to stay. They had great amenities there. We took 3 showers in 24 hours. We did our laundry when we woke up, and I cooked us another nice breakfast with pancakes and sausage and eggs with the venison sausage. And we washed our dishes in their kitchen because it was bigger and had better water flow, so we did that. Gotten rid of our gray water. We went out to lunch in the town and got fish and chips and some beer, and we walked around the lake a little bit. But by the time we got to doing anything, it was pretty late in the day, late afternoon. We sat by the lake and did our last talk with you guys.
Well, I couldn't handle not doing a hike for a day, so I heard that there is a hike up to an observatory up right at the edge of the beach. So we did that, and of course it was straight up as usual. Casey loved every moment of it, but it had a beautiful view of the lake. And there's actually a little cafe at the top, although sadly we had no money with us on the hike to buy lemon tart. Someone might have wanted it. But it was a really nice day, and we completed our day 7 of hiking, I think. So it was beautiful, and we got back down and decided to go on a little drive to find a free camping spot.
Yeah, so that evening we left the touristy area of Tekapo and drove out. We were actually hoping to camp at this campground between Tekapo and another lake called Lake Alexandrina, which is a mouthful. We got out there and it was really packed with people, and we were like, this isn't really our scene. We didn't really like it. So we kept driving a little bit. We actually found a cool spot off the road that we noticed another car had parked out off the road towards Lake Tekapo, like towards the end of the lake. We're like, wonder what they're doing out there. We should go investigate. So we drove down this really technical gravel road with like bushes overgrown on the sides, and it was scraping up the sides of the van, but we're like, it's fine, we'll be okay. And we drove down towards the lake, and we found an amazing spot out off of the lake. And David was amazing at like parking the van so that it was level. We actually found this cool rock that he could kind of balance out the van, so he put one tire up on the rock. I took pictures of it because I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, this is so intrepid. But we had an amazing dinner.
Beef
stir fry,
peppers, and what did we put that on? Just ate it straight.
Oh, with broccoli on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So beef and veggies.
Beef and veggies and broccoli, just typical.
On the lake, the normal.
On the lake. With, of course, another New Zealand bottle of wine.
Mm-hmm. Merlot, maybe?
I think it was the cab. Or we don't know. We've mixed them all up at this point. We drink a bottle every night.
Tough life out here.
Yeah, totally. So we had a great dinner. We had a really nice chat, talking about life and, the future, and so it was good. We enjoyed that spot immensely. There was no one out there. Once the people left that were out there, they were just there for the day, enjoying the beach. We were all alone. And then in the middle of the night, we heard some guys up on the road racing some, like,
muscle car back and forth along the road for like 10 times. They were like, oh, this one's really loud, what's this? And screech off and come back.
it was obvious that the guy was trying to do something with the car, probably a burnout with the car. We couldn't figure out why the hell they were there, but it was entertaining nonetheless.
And the stars were incredible.
Oh, that was the best night for stars that we've seen so far. It was so open because we're in this valley and there's just so much space for us to look at, and we could see the entire Milky Way. We saw like all these constellations. We were seeing shooting stars, and this was all before the moon had risen, so it was just the most amazing stargazing I've ever had in my entire life, and that's not a lie.
It explains why there's 3 observatories in the area.
Yes. So anyway, after that day, what did we do the next day?
Well, we woke up and we went into town real quick, and
In Tekapo.
we needed to use the bathroom and drop off some trash or something, and then we decided that it was a great day to rent a kayak and go out in the lake, which we had wanted to do the day before, but it was too hot.
It was really hot the day before.
So we did an hour-long loop in Lake Tekapo. We covered quite some distance, and we warmed up for our kayaking trip next week, and it was really wonderful.
What do you think?
I think I really like boating, and it's beautiful out here.
The water is so calm, and we're the only ones on this lake except for another couple who couldn't keep up. This is Lake Tekapo, and it is a really beautiful, calm morning. Having fun?
I am. This is great. We've been hiking every day, and this is the first day that we decided to go boating, and it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
My arms are happy.
Yeah. It was so pretty.
A little dip in the lake, which is so cold that we were cold for like half the day afterwards.
Yeah, not kidding. Like our fingers had gone numb,
mm-hmm.
and we couldn't feel them for at least half the day.
Mm-hmm. But it was a good excuse to go. We went back down the road as we started to head towards Queenstown, where we drop off the van in 2 days, and so we headed back down the road to Twizel and got a coffee and a snack and got on the Wi-Fi. So it was a good excuse to warm up a little bit and have some cozy time.
Yeah, we just enjoyed the town a little bit. We hadn't really given ourselves time to kind of relax, so we did that. And then we started driving to Otago and stopped along the way towards Cromwell, which is where we ended up hitting today. But towards Cromwell, we stopped alongside the road at a free camping area alongside a lake, and I didn't catch the name of the lake. But we were on the opposite side of Mount Kianga, which is what led us there in the first place. We were like, oh, let's look for a nice short hike that we can do this afternoon. So we stayed at that campsite. We found a great spot next to the lake that was pretty uninterrupted by people. And I set up my hammock, and we went up on this great hike up Mount Kianga. I don't think we actually made it all the way. We did about a 45-minute, pretty much straight uphill
At least
hike.
1,000, probably 1,000 or 1,200 feet of gain at least.
Yeah, it was a pretty rough
Maybe
hike.
more. Yeah, it was straight up and straight down, but great views of yet another glacial lake.
Yep. So that we did that, and then we felt good coming back, and we relaxed and had a beer. I sat in my hammock for a bit, and then we made delicious Moroccan dinner this time. It was Moroccan sauce with chicken, and we did lots of veggies. We put that over rice and quinoa, and that was probably the best dinner I think we've made so far.
We have some leftovers.
We have a little bit left over, so you can enjoy it. And yeah, and then we went to bed. It wasn't too eventful that night, but we sat out for a bit and talked.
I had a little bit of a adventure because a storm kicked up around 11 p.m. and we were parked near a tree, and the tree started slapping the roof of the van. And even though it was not a very big tree, it made a huge racket, and I couldn't sleep. So somewhere around midnight, I got out of the van with my headlamp and my underwear on and a hoodie and a pocket knife and started trimming the tree because it was hanging down, and trimmed all the branches that were banging on the van.
And he annoyed me.
But it was so much quieter afterwards.
I was sleeping just fine, and then all of a sudden he gets out of the van and is creating all this racket.
I was on a mission.
And he was like, I can't sleep. The trees are bothering me. I gotta do something about it. And I was like, I can't sleep because you're doing something about it.
But it quieted down, and we eventually had a good night's sleep.
Yeah, we ended up just sleeping in this morning, but we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Another day.
Hopefully tomorrow, if not the next day.
Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, so we have a plan.
We have a plan.
To go to Queenstown and...
Maybe we'll tell you about yesterday or today over a pint in a pub.
Or 3.
Or 3 pints. Anyway, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining. Signing off. Shining off.
You can take the boy out of the gym, but not the gym out of the boy.